show you some things. This is why I did not put any bread recipes in my book, because bread is just all about feel and how it looks, and it's hard to really describe that. So I want to show you some things that you might encounter, just as a few tips. Now, this is starter that's been in my refrigerator for about 2 weeks, and you'll see that grayish gack that is appearing. That is not to be feared. That is just alcohol. So it's a byproduct of fermentation, and all you do is just pour that off. This has been sitting in the refrigerator for 2 weeks, and it will still redevelop, but just go ahead and pour that alcohol off, because that will inhibit yeast development. That's the thing about sourdough, is it's self-destructive, because the byproducts of CO2 and alcohol prevent further fermentation. That's why wine and beer can only be fermented to a certain point, because the alcohol then in the liquid destroys the yeast. So pour that alcohol off and go ahead and refresh that like normal. This is what it should look like. This is an active, bubbly starter. So if you're wondering what should mine look like, this is what it should look like. I refreshed this morning, about 8 hours ago, and vigorous, very, very vigorous fermentation. So I'll make bread with that this evening, and then I'll let that ferment overnight in the refrigerator. And then we're going to make some new bread in the morning. I was going to show you ciabatta and focaccia recipe, but I accidentally left this on the mixer too long, left the room, got distracted, came back in, and this is what over mixed dough looks like. You can actually over mix it. That's why it's always good to mix with your hand, especially in a high hydration. You can see this is about 80, probably a little over 80% water, and that's what it takes to get those real airy crumbs in focaccia and ciabatta. So that is a problem. This can still be salvaged by taking a part of it and treating this like starter, so you won't have to throw that away, or you can make pancakes out of this. So it's not something you can just add new flour to and then hope that it will spring back. This is over mixed, over kneaded, and because that gluten should just hold like that, but it's falling apart. So those are just some common issues that you might discover, and like I said, it's always better to kind of have your eyes on it, so you can see what it's supposed to look like, and then what yours might end up looking like. So good luck with that, and message me if you have any questions.